Gareth, we've just come back from a factory tour around your production plant here in Salzkotten, Germany. It was very interesting. Thank you very much for the insight. So can you tell me which product lines are manufactured here and for which markets?
Yes, Sandra, it's great for you to be here. We've got 4 main product lines. We've got the MPDs, we have the SK700, which I guess we're most famous for here, and we've got also the Horizon, which has been moved from American manufacture. It's now moved here to be local manufacture. So we've got C-frame and the H-frame now in the portfolio. We've also got the singles and duals pumps being produced here, so that's for the commercial and for the retail forecourts. And then we've got all the variants and all the various options around those, but all our alternative fuels as well are produced here. So those are the main 4 areas of product manufactured here.
Can you give me some more detailed figures about this plant?
Yes, the Salzkotten plant has been here for just over 100 years, so there's a great deal of experience and expertise that we have on the site and with the people. We have about 244 people working here. We're producing a pump, or can produce a pump, a dispenser every 20 minutes. The great thing about this location is that we have not just the manufacturing, but we've got the product development, design, we have the quality control, and we've got the customer service teams here. And they've been working here generally quite a long time. So there's a great deal of teamwork and expertise, and that works really well for us, and I think helps us to produce a very high quality product.
And that's what my next question would have been. Why are you, as a globally manufacturing company, why are you having a production plant here in Germany?
Sure. Well, it's a world-class facility, and I'd say that that's world-class in terms of its quality. And in this industry, the thing we get told by our customers is the most important thing when it comes to a dispenser is that it has high quality and it's reliable. So we will not compromise on that. And the experience I described just now is part of helping us to deliver that. But we also have that expertise in the design and development, and the speed of being able to work and cooperate between those teams is an advantage. So I'd say it's a truly efficient plant. You've been around and you've seen the modern methods and systems that we've put in place. And that would be hard to replicate, and we don't want to have to replicate it somewhere else. It's a great location as well for supply in and around Europe, being in the centre of Europe. But it's that cost efficient as a location for us that we also supply not just within Europe, but also to Australia, for example.
Are there any new products and innovations that the market can expect from Gilbarco in the near future?
Well, I mentioned it, but the Horizon that we've got here has moved to being manufactured out of the facility here, and it's a beautiful addition to the range. It's our MPD H-frame offering, which we didn't really have before, and it's got a number of great advantages associated with it. So we're really pleased to have that in the range, and we're going to be rolling that out now across Europe from Europe. If you look at our SK700 range, then a new development that's going to come through, which we're piloting right now, is the multimedia screen. It's we think, well, we're pretty sure that it's the best quality screen in the marketplace. It's got the best anti-glare and most robust features of any screen, and it's got some unique features as well. So you can upload content not just by Ethernet from the shop, but you can also upload it via USB stick, which is unique. And you can control the content. It has incredible flexibility. At different times of the month, you could have different images and content being used, and you have a lot of flexibility there. So we think there's a great deal of advantages for the customer, and we're excited to add that to sex up the range of the products that we've got. If you look at some of our other product areas, in the wet stock management area, we're going to be introducing a much more accurate and quicker transaction-based wet stock management system, which will really add a lot of value to the customers when they're wanting to manage data and identify losses on sites. And then on the retail solution side, the big energy we put there is localizing the product into new markets. So into Georgia, getting the retail solutions, the POS and the payment and the back office, getting that localized in Georgia with the customer whistle was a breakthrough earlier this year. And we're doing the same now with SOCAR in Romania. So we're working hard on that. And that includes also the outdoor payment range of products and getting those localized as well. So quite a lot of activity, a lot of things coming through.
Do you see any big trends coming up in the future that will influence your products and your business in general?
Yes, I think that we've got to start with the customer. And customers, they see that making profit out of fuel alone continues to be a real pressure. So the importance of shops and the whole retail experience is very important, increasingly important. So we see that we need to be able to provide them solutions that help them to increase market share on site, increase the number of vehicles that come through, and also help them to reduce their operational costs. So that's why it would drive things like the multimedia screen, which allows them to do more marketing, to put more promotions in front of the customer and make the consumer experience better, as one example. Then on the costs and efficiency side, I think things like the wet stock management, the fuel management systems, and having connectivity between the equipment will enable customers to reduce their costs, make service and maintenance easier all the time. So I think that's one big trend that's going to continue, and that would drive where should we try to help our customers. Another area is alternative fuels. It's going to continue to be important. Different countries are adopting different types of fuel at different rates. We've expanded the range of our CNG options so that we can sell our CNG products in more countries. And then on AdBlue, we're looking to have a wider range of product there as well, so that we have product that's more suitable to markets that require higher or lower range of options. So I think those are two very important trends. One other I would touch on is the value of fuel on site, the value of that asset for retailers is getting higher and higher because of the cost of fuel. And that's led to a lot of fraud. So fraud and security protection on the equipment, on the gauging, anything that we can do to give them better control and management of that. And management and monitoring against things like environmental leaks, that will also be very important. And those are the kind of developments that we've got ongoing all the time.
Gilbarco has partnered with SOCAR Romania as being the sole supplier of a range of equipment and services. So what does this partnership include?
A state oil company of Azerbaijan are expanding into Romania. They're looking to put 300 sites into the country over the next 3 years, and they've chosen Gilbarco Veeder-Root to be their partner. And that means the supply of point of sale and the retail solutions that we have, the dispensers and also the tank gauging, and also all the service support. And for the service support, we're going to be providing that in partnership with IT Group and Revicom, who are our partners in the country. We've been in Eastern Europe since 1994, and so this is a great additional growth for us, and something we're really excited about, and we're looking forward to working with the SOCAR company.
So will there be any major moves in the future that will change your company and your structure and organization?
Well, we've got a structure that last year saw the final integration of the Fafnir acquisition into Gilbarco Veeder-Root in Europe, and that's gone very, very well. And at that time, we reinforced that we have a structure across Europe which is based around 3 business units. It's the dispensers and pumps business. It is the wet stock management business, into which Fafnir joined with the gauging. And the third area is the retail solutions. And wrapped right around that is the service support business, which we do directly in some countries, but with our distribution partners in many more countries. That structure we're happy about, and we're going to continue focusing and delivering value in that way. And then locally, we've got regional sales organizations that are working and liaising with the customers. And then, of course, as you know, Gilbarco Veeder-Root is part of Danaher Corporation, which is a very acquisitive group. And so we're always looking to see how we could strengthen the whole business across Europe. And we will keep looking for when there's a chance to add more value to our portfolio. The real focus for ourselves and the management team, though, is organic growth. We have to deliver great value to our customers every day, and we think that's around quality, delivery, and having really good value for money propositions.
Last but not least, Gareth, we would like to know a bit more about your role in the company.
Yes, I'm the European Sales and Marketing Director, and so I'm responsible for helping to drive our total revenue growth. And the way I think we've got to do that is to make sure that we understand what are the most valuable propositions that we can put in front of customers. And so from a marketing perspective, understanding what is driving the customer's business, what are they trying to do with their business, and then trying to match up our capabilities behind that and put it in front of them as a compelling option. It's a great role. It's one I've been in the sales and marketing and business development commercial type roles for over 20 years, and I've worked in manufacturing companies for a long time. And it's always got some common elements to it. You're trying to continuously learn and develop your own experience, develop teams within the company, getting all the departments to work together so that we deliver what the customer is looking for, and develop really important partnerships with the customers. I find it very rewarding. It's a great environment to be in.
And what about you personally?
Okay. Well, I'm a family man at heart. I'm a massive rugby fan as well, so right now, during the World Cup rugby that's on, as a Welsh rugby fan, I'm sure I'm going to go through a few highs and lows over the next few weeks. But my family and I, we've worked and travelled all over the world, and I think that's one of our big passions. And then collectively, the single thing that we look forward to most is skiing and boarding each year, and the outdoor life. So it's a bit about me.
Thank you, very interesting. Thank you very much for the interview, Gareth.
My pleasure. It's great to have you here. See you soon.